Go.
All right. So a question that we get a lot is, I just started exercising, or I've been exercising for a while, but I'm not losing a lot of weight. Okay. Well, what ends up happening, just like we talked about before, anytime you do something new, it's stimulus to the body. So when you start exercising, you build muscle quickly. When you start dieting, you lose weight quickly. Well, what's happening when you start exercising, or when you are exercising, your body's going to be building muscle. Okay. Well, if you're building muscle and at the same time losing weight, if these two numbers stay at the same level, so say you lose 3 pounds of fat, but you gain 3 pounds of muscle, well then what ends up happening is your weight on the scale looks exactly the same. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay, so let's take an example for instance. You have a 200-pound person, okay, and they have 30% body fat. Okay, well what that means, if you figure that out, is they have 60 pounds of fat on their body. Right, does that make sense? Okay. Now, say this person works out for a month, okay? And let's go further down the road. Let's go 6 months down the road. They've been working out really, really hard. They're doing incredible. They're doing amazing. They look great, but what ends up happening is their weight on the scale, they go and weigh themselves, they're 190 pounds, okay? So they've worked out for 6 months now. They're kicking butt. They look great, but they've only lost 10 pounds. And it's like, well, how does that happen? That doesn't make sense. Well, when you go and test their body fat, if it's now 20%, they've lost 10% body fat, but they've only lost 10 pounds total. So what does that number come out to? If you figure this out, that's now 38 pounds of fat. Okay? So in actuality, they lost 22 pounds of fat in that 6 months. Okay? But if you figure it out, this right here, this is 10 pounds, this is 22 pounds. So what ended up happening, they gained 10 pounds of muscle, okay, but at the same time, or I'm sorry, they gained 12 pounds of muscle, but they lost 22 pounds total, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why the scale number only looks like it's 10 pounds less,
Right.
okay? But what happens is you gain muscle, you lose fat. So if you're not going to the gym, you don't have to worry about this. Your number's just going to keep dropping down. But if you do go to the gym, we'll do your body fat percentage for you so you can keep track of exactly how much fat you're losing. Okay?
All right.
Sure. Toodaloo.
I can't hit the button.